What's up, Vaqueros? Welcome back to another iTV broadcast. I'm Kayla Marshall.
And I'm Heather Chen. Wait, guys, we're not in our usual setup.
You're right! What a great change of pace. Now, we all hope you all enjoyed your time off during the 3-day weekend and got some well-deserved rest.
Especially after knocking out all those finals.
I know! And now that we're in the new semester, it feels like a fresh new start. Which reminds me, Happy New Year's, Vaqueros!
Woo! Let the New Year's resolutions begin. Speaking of that, do you have any resolutions for 2024, Kate?
I have a few, but definitely focusing on my grades and becoming more engaged in my classes.
Absolutely, I'm with you on that one for sure. The spring semester kicked off Tuesday, the 23rd this week, and I'm feeling super good about this one. What are you looking at, Kate?
Sorry, something just caught my attention. It sort of looks like a green light.
Here's hope, 1,000 longings. Here's faith to make them come true. Here's love with all its blessings. I wish for you. Will you go to winter formal with me?
Yeah!
Oh, that was so cute.
Yeah, I know.
Such a charming way to be asked out to winter formal. Wait, Kate, that's the same green light you saw earlier, right?
Yeah, you're right. You know what? That makes so much more sense now.
Just like the green light in the Great Gatsby, perfectly fitting our Roaring 20s theme for the dance.
I couldn't be more excited. The formal will be held on February 3rd at the Bowers Museum from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m.
And Irvine, your tickets get you access to casino games, photo booths, and delicious treats. You won't want to miss out.
School dances are as good as gold and are a lovely way to bring our vaqueros together.
Absolutely. And you know, another great way to see our school come together is through Student on the Street.
Hi, I'm Hassan.
I'm Sophia.
Hey, I'm Josh Scala.
Nice to meet you, Josh.
It's nice to meet you. Hey,
Of course.
can I get a
Of
handshake?
course. Respectable young gentleman. Who's your English teacher?
Mr. Kane.
Oh, I love Mr. Kane. How do you feel about Mr. Kane?
I think he's a great English teacher.
Yeah, Mr. Kane is a really cool guy. He kind of reminds me of Ludwig from like YouTube.
Tell me, who's been your favorite English teacher?
I think Miss Kruzmark was my favorite English teacher.
And who's your English teacher last year?
Miss Kruzmark and Miss Chen.
Is there anything about her personality that really stood out to you?
Miss Kruzmark was also really nice to me, and I think it was like good that like all of these English teachers were people I could like go to and talk to if I needed to.
So now with that, let's go talk to some teachers.
Hello, Ms. Kruzmark. So hello, Mr. Kane. So hello, Mr. Chen. Hi, Ms. Gomez.
Hi.
So we got a few student responses to start off the conversation. Miss Kruzmark made Shakespeare fun! Exclamation point.
Yes.
That,
That's my goal.
Yeah.
I know that not everybody's gonna like Shakespeare. It's Shakespeare.
Yeah.
But if I can make it like tolerable or fun,
Yeah.
like then I know I nailed it.
There's something to be said about teachers like Mr. Kane who remain, if anything, the most consistent in their pursuit of resilience. Mr. Kane will force you out of your shell, whether you're quiet, a bad writer, or struggling. He forces you to improve. His undertaking of shaping the future leaders of the world will bear fruit.
Oh, wow. That really makes me happy to hear.
Miss Kruzmark, I love the question of the day you had for us. It's a pretty simple one.
Yeah.
You just do you do question of the day every day? Or?
Yeah, every day I do question of the day, and it's a non-educational question. So like, what's your in and out order?
Mr. Chen always makes class engaging and really cares for his students. I'm super grateful to have him as a teacher! Exclamation mark.
Thank you. Thank you to whoever wrote it. Thank you very much.
Is that something you focus on, or do you think that just kind of comes naturally, just being able to be there for your students?
So I think there has to be a level of authenticity to it. You know, you can't act compassionate. You have to be compassionate. But more so than that, I think when you decide to be, not just a teacher, but when you decide to be present in somebody's life in that way, you have to take responsibility for it too.
I think just building personal connections with students and talking to them on a one-to-one level, getting to know about them a little bit, and joking with them and encouraging them. I think also too demonstrating passion and excitement about what we're learning. I think that can be infectious.
Thank you, Hassan. Thank you for interviewing me.
Thanks, Hassan. What a wonderful way to connect with our staff.
Now moving along, our annual ping pong tournament starts on the 30th.
Good luck to all the participants. Hey Heather, what if we signed up as a team?
You know, I think we'd be unstoppable, Kate. We could definitely take home the win.
For sure. Speaking of competitions, our competitive cheer team took home 2 huge wins on December 9th and January 13th.
They really are the bee's knees.
Bee's knees?
Oh, it means excellent. 1920 slang.
Ah, I see. Well, the cheer team definitely has the bee's knees then. They have a competition on Saturday, the 27th.
Best of luck to our stellar cheer squad. Now, I'd say it's about time we toss it over to Bobby for his winter sports update. What do you say, Kate?
Yes, gotta cheer on our winter athletes.
Good evening, Irvine. It's your man, Bobby Tufford, and we're back at it again for some more Irvine sports news. Starting off with basketball, the boys have had wins over Brea Linda, Heritage, and Arlington. For the girls, they had wins over Trabuco Hills, Edison, United Christian Academy, and beat Foothill for the 3rd time this year. That's gotta hurt. Basketball has also started off strong in league with the program sweep over Uni. Y'all are going crazy for real. Moving on, girls polo recently had wins over Uni, Aliso Miguel, and Trabuco Hills. Good job, ladies. Next up, our defending CIF champion comp cheer team took 1st place at their first competition of the year. Keep it up, y'all. Shooting over to the mats, our wrestling team took huge dubs at a tri-meet where they sweeped it, beating Woodbridge, Northwood, and Portola. At their following duel, they established they run this city by beating Uni as well. Ending off with soccer, our boys team secured their first dub of the season with a 2-1 win over St. Margaret's. As for our girls team, they took major dubs over California High, Sage Hill, and Immaculate Heart High School. Speaking of soccer, let's take some time and take a look at the story of one of Irvine High's most immaculate soccer players.
I first started playing soccer way back in preschool when my mom put me in extra. I used to love playing AYSO and getting all the orange slices at halftime. The summer of my freshman year, going into my sophomore year, my old club had a combine out in Washington, so they let me fly out and I trained there for a couple days and I got picked up. The biggest challenge for me is definitely time management. There's a lot of times where you have to fly out for games and it takes up your whole weekend. You're training 3 or 4 times a week and you have to manage a lot of your meals and sleep. A lot of these challenges for time management, I had to stop procrastinating a whole lot. I mean, when I get home, I have to start my homework right away because a lot of times you're out training till 10, 11 and you get back really late. In soccer, my biggest goal is probably to score a bicycle kick. It's where you jump up in the air, you land on your back and you kick the ball in the air and you score a goal. It's really cool, I want to do that. I also really want to attend a UC. UCI is definitely on my list, and Cal Polys are also really high on my list going to college, playing soccer there and majoring in psychology, which I hope to do.
Well, Irvine, that's been all for me. It was an immaculate time with y'all, but for now, I gotta pass it back on to Heather and Kate. But as always, I'll see y'all in 6.0. Later.
What an awesome way to highlight our soccer team. Thanks, Bobby. And as one last reminder, Quarter 3 progress checks are coming up on February 15th. What's on your mind, Heather?
You know, that green light, it can't get off my mind, the way it glows.
So it's finally caught your attention. What do you think it might represent?
To me, it represents a reminder to keep striving forward and to stay focused on achieving my goals for the rest of my senior year.
That's a powerful way to view it. Before we wrap up, let's all take a moment to think on our own green lights.
Vaqueros, think about your personal green light and what it motivates you to accomplish this semester. Well, that about concludes our 5th broadcast, marking the halfway point of the school year. It's Heather Chen signing off.
And it's Caitlin Marshall. Until next time, bye! That was good.
That was good.
You know what's really nice? It's like we're outside.
I know, it's like a fresh of breath air.
Yeah.
Fresh of breath air.
Yeah.
You know, it's so like, oh, the scenery is so nice.
No,
like,
yeah,
look at that.
is that a gazebo?
I think so.
I don't know.
I know.
No, yeah. And the trees.
It's so nice out here.
Highs, most immaculate. Oh my God, dude. It's late, bro. We gotta go home. Oh God. It's like 11:20 right now, bro.
Weird. Like, should I be
remember
like,
we were like, oh, should you be like, what's on your mind, Heather? Or should we be like that?
What's on your mind, Heather?
What's on your mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when I look at my students, I think about my own children, and I realize that I'm so grateful that my children are not going to turn out like some of my worst behaving students.